right. This is happening. This is it.
You really need to make a smaller table.
Smaller table?
Yeah.
I like the size of this one.
I can't hardly get by it.
Oh, yeah, but...
Get rid of that guitar, you can spin it a little more.
You know what? Let's not nitpick.
Yeah.
Who likes a nitpicker?
I am.
Not me. No, I don't.
I like it.
I know you like it, but I don't. So there we go. Well, let's get into it.
All right.
Here it is.
Okay.
This is the podcast.
All right.
Are you excited?
Oh, yeah. I'm jazzed.
Whoop, whoop. I can tell.
Yeah.
You look jazzed.
I'm jazzed up.
All right. Well, welcome.
All right.
This is fun. This is great. Okay. I have a couple questions for you.
Speak that way.
Speak that way?
Yeah.
I'll speak. You know what? This is my podcast. I'll speak any direction I want. So I have some questions for you today. If you want, I can do whatever I really want to. So
Okay. All right.
there you go. All right. Here we go. So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give a backstory. I think.
All right. Do
Because
that.
it didn't really make any sense.
All right. Sweet.
So for those of you who are watching or listening, this is my grandfather, Dennis Barker. He belongs to and has formed a band called Flooded Cellar, and they have been making music since what, the 90s?
About 20 years.
20 years. So 2000 is when you guys got formed. And started
23 maybe. 2003 maybe.
Yeah, but you've been making music and doing music since.
I was 15,
Yeah.
12.
Exactly.
12.
So, big music guy, big, beautiful music guy. We're actually in his recording studio right now, recording this podcast. We just wanted to make this podcast just kind of open up his mind and, kind of just like explain, share stories and all of that, kind of good jazz and stuff like that, I guess. That's basically what we're doing here. We're just having a good time, sharing stories, and, yeah. So yeah, that's you. That's basically what you do. You make music. Great music that I love. Yeah. So there's that. I don't know. What was I gonna ask you? Questions?
Yes, you're going to
Okay.
ask me questions.
I'm sorry, alright. Hold on. I've never done one of these before. This is cool. Alright. So how did the band form?
How did the band form? Well,
Yeah, let's just say with all the members, like the biggest group, how
when
did that?
originally started.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
How did
so
that originally start?
well, Brian Gavin and Jeff Tripp, who's the drummer, they were both in some plays that I did when they were in high school. And then Jeff Tripp and I would get together occasionally after he graduated high school, and we'd write songs together. He wrote a couple songs really cool, and but we didn't really record them.
Right.
And then Brian Gavin became a songwriter, decided to write some songs. So the three of us formed a band called Flooded Cellar, and we started putting out. We bought a bunch of equipment, and we started recording the songs that we had, which is
Right.
probably 20, 25 songs, and we put on first album, 20 plus songs on
Wait,
that.
that was Psychobilly Bonfire?
Nope, first album was Soul Teared Goodbyes.
I have it right here.
Yeah, you do.
Where is it? This one?
Soul Teared Goodbyes, you have it there?
I think.
Yeah, a lot of stuff stashed in that little hole.
I have
Yeah,
them all. No, don't.
yeah, that's the first one.
Don't say
Hold
that.
that up to your camera.
All right.
somewhere.
Yeah. Soul Tear Goodbyes.
Yeah.
Buy it on Amazon. Just
No,
kidding.
I don't know if you can.
I don't know.
You
And
get-
you should know if you could buy it on
You can get
Amazon.
it
By
free
the
from
way,
us if anyone still likes
you're
them.
supposed to know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, want to see the back? It's just them looking menacing. Jeff in the middle. Grandpa. Actually, do you know what? They kind of look. Brian and Grandpa kind of look the same in that. Just So yeah, that's them. Anyway, I'm gonna put that back. That was fun. Oh.
I don't know why you just flip it on there and put it back later. No one can, What are you doing?
I gotta. Well, for my sanity, I gotta know that that's back in this right spot.
People like to see you dubbing around underneath the table over there.
I don't know. There you go. And then, great. So that was that one. That's a lovely album. I do appreciate that album. That's a really good one. So is that just you, Jeff, and Brian? Yeah. So Turf hasn't even been introduced into the question yet.
Jeff played drums. I played guitar. I played lead. I played bass.
Yep.
I wrote maybe half the songs.
You played lead and bass?
Played it all.
Jeez Louise, dude. Good.
Yeah, I didn't have anyone else, so.
Oh, so wait.
So we never.
Brian never played?
Nope. Huh. So we never played our songs anywhere except in the studio.
No kidding.
Because we couldn't, so. It was just us.
Yeah, it was just you.
Yeah.
No kidding.
The reason I did it that way, because I used to write a bunch of songs, and I'd record them on a 4-track with a drum machine, and I'd do the bass and the guitars. And you're pretty limited with a 4-track recorder.
Mm-hmm.
So I would record them on 4-track, and I'd send them off to music studios and try to hit with somebody, and nobody really wanted to connect. And I did connect with a guy, Randy Albright. He was a writer he did some songs for Garth Brooks and people like that. But when they redid my songs, I don't know if it was RCA or Decca or whatever, I hated them. So,
oh no shit.
Yeah,
really?
No, really.
Oh wow.
Sucked. So they would take lines like, I wrote a song called Breakout one time. And one of the lines of the song is, I don't want to live out the shadow of my life in my old man's name, which is...
Beautiful line.
It's surmises a lot of men who grow up under the
shadow of their father.
In a small town. Everybody knows you by your father.
Yeah. I
when they re-recorded it, they recorded the line as, I don't want to live out my life in the shadow of no man's name. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I said, you just destroyed the song by changing one word.
Yeah.
Or a couple words. So.
Right.
So I had a bunch of those.
Well, you can destroy songs by changing.
I had whole albums that I actually did on 4-track that I never released. I just made them and gave them out. And then I got sick and tired of that. So one day I gathered up. I had a great big trash bag. Jeff was with me, my drummer. Said, look at this, Jeff. I took all of my rejection paper, letters, and I took all those 4-tracks and all the tapes that I had made over probably a 5-6 year period, including half a dozen musicals that I'd written, threw them all in the garbage bag, and I took them to the dump.
Oh, wow.
So they're gone.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, so all the 4-track, everything?
Everything. All the era.
Wait, was this recent?
Probably did that 10 years ago now.
10 years ago? Oh, okay.
Threw away.
Well, I also know that you threw away a bunch of your old stuff recently. Pretty recently.
Yeah.
It was last year, and I was mad about it.
Yeah.
For all the, wait, what did you throw? Like, all your old plays and stuff? And
I threw out, it's gone. 20 years of plays. Probably 8 of them in music.
That you wrote.
Full musicals.
That you wrote.
Yeah, I wrote and produced, and that we did.
That's fucked. That's fucked with you, man. I'm mad. I wanted those.
Kind of mad myself. But.
There you go. We move on. Anyway.
So I don't know if that answers your question or not.
Do you know what? That was question number 1, believe it.
Yeah, that was number 1.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We have 10 of these. Fucking hell, dude.
Might have to spread it over too.
We're gonna be here for a while, folks. So buckle down or hunker down or whatever. How was your first jam session? How was that?
Jam session. So we didn't really have one because we were recording here. So we started out the very first day we hooked up our equipment. The next day we plugged in all the mics and tested them out and started recording the songs that we had.
No shit.
So, yep.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, we gotta just look less forward.
I just plugged my guitar in and
that's fun.
Laid that down and then laid a vocal and laid the bass, and Jeff came in, did some drums, or Brian would sing his song, and we'd bring in we were pretty productive at the time. Brian would bring in a stack of songs about yay deep, and we'd go through them. And I'd say, "How does this sound for this song?"
Mm.
And he said, "Yeah, okay." So we'd record it right then. One day,
Oh, that's how you do it?
one day someone was visiting us in the studio while we were recording an album, and we were playing some stuff back, get a feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And the person says, I don't know how or why he said this, but he said, "Conscience is a bad, bad thing if you let it rule your life." So Brian heard that and he wrote that down. Before we left that night, we'd recorded that song. He wrote it and we recorded it.
Oh, no kidding. One
Yeah.
day?
One evening.
One evening.
Probably in an hour and a half.
Conscience is a bad, bad...
Conscience is a bad, bad thing if you let it rule your life.
Yeah. Conscience is a bad, bad thing if you let it really... Was that what you named the song, or was that just a
Yeah,
little...
that was the name of it.
No
Bad, bad things.
Bad, bad things, yeah. I don't know have I heard that one?
It became an album, but we never put the album out. Couldn't afford to do that all the time. It was expensive.
I bet. No, I know you guys do all that stuff all by yourself.
Hand me that.
I know you've been wanting that. I'm sorry. I've been teasing you with it.
Yep.
There you go. Is that yummy? Did I do a good job with that?
Yeah, it's not too sweet.
I know. Do you know what the trick is?
No.
1 cup of that
mix
stuff of the mix, and then you do just ice water or cold water up to like about like 3/4.
Cooking tips.
That's not cooking, really. Don't. Oh God. Not cooking, but okay. Yeah, cooking tips. That's Southern style, I'm pretty sure. Or just, I gave a little bit of my Southern twist to it,
Nice.
And that means I started clockwise. That was
Excuse me, what's next?
You already answered that one? Good. I'm gonna have to go out and get more of this stuff. I'm thirsty. Anyway, are there any other names that you considered besides Flooded Cellar? That's a good question.
Maybe, but Brian came up with that name because he thought that most of our ideas flowed from here in this cellar, so they kind of flood out.
Wow.
So he thought Flooded Cellar would be a good name, and I thought, yeah, that sounds right. And it's a cool name.
It's a cool fucking name, dude. That name rocks. I've never told you that. I really like the name of your band.
No.
Flooded Cellar.
It's Maine.
That's just so cool. It's just so cool. I think that's such a cool name.
Most people have cellars, have floods.
So. Have you had a flood in this cellar?
No.
Good.
Not really.
A little bit?
Well, when the drain gets backed up. But not really.
I was thinking when it was like when it was defrosted.
No.
None of that issues.
Nope.
Lucky.
Well, the way I built it.
That's good. You built this whole place by yourself?
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Well, me and my wife, yep.
And, yeah. Amy.
Yep.
Strong woman.
We borrowed $5,000 to build this house.
That's good.
Yep.
Is there another question I have here? Wait, you never came up with a name? You never was like, oh, that'd be cool, fucking... Not like Dragon's Breath.
No.
Dragon's Breath.
No.
We are Dragon's Breath. Bing, bing, bing. I feel like you guys would be... I think
that was the very first name that we came up with.
Seriously?
Yep. Yeah.
Alright. I still like Dragon's Breath. You can change that to that. Were you in any other bands? I know this one. Not for the folks.
When I was younger.
15.
Yeah. 15.
15, 16,
17,
14,
18, yeah.
12.
Pretty much played with the same band, but we kept changing our name. A couple friends and I played around. We got gigs, weddings, and New Year's, and we had a steady gig at a VFW hall. But I was married then, and I decided I don't want to do that anymore. So, and it didn't last too long, about 3 or 4 years.
Do they still have those?
VFWs?
VFW halls.
Yeah, there's one right down in the village.
In this town?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
You should go visit. Is it a place that you go visit?
Yeah, go to dances there.
Oh, I'm all set.
Oh,
Do you
well,
go to that?
I've been to dances
I
there.
don't know. I don't think I'm old enough. I don't think they let me in.
I don't know.
Go have fun. You don't need to be in here.
I don't
Right?
know if they want you to have fun. You're supposed to go there and dance.
Go get up to some mischief. You little kid.
I don't know.
They might. They might not want me in there. Causing a ruckus.
Pretty tame when I was there.
Pretty. Yeah. Was there 8 elderly people there?
Most of them, yeah.
Most of
Yeah.
them.
It's not like polka where it's all people in the 80s and 90s.
Are you saying poker? Polka.
Polka, Polka.
Yes.
One of my favorite music.
No, it's not. It's nobody's favorite, dude. No.
Somebody's favorite. They love to dance to it.
Well,
Old
wait.
people.
Yeah. Do you know what? Have you seen the movie The Polka King?
No, I have not. No.
Well, that's with Jack Black.
Oh, I'm
Really
see it
good
then.
movie, actually.
Yeah, I like
He's
Jack Black.
he's good in that.
Yeah.
He's good in it. He's funny in it. But he's just good in it. Ah, man.
Yeah, so no, that was pretty much
I think
the
you jump on
early
the team.
playing of being in bands when I was younger.
There we go.
We weren't very good. We didn't have a bass player.
Wait, how many names did you go through? Like a year?
Oh, gee. In those days,
Like-
seemed like every time we played, we changed the name.
No.
Pretty
Seriously?
much, yeah.
To what? Like, what was it? Did you come up with a name?
I don't know. One of the names was Freebird. One of the names was Red House.
Red Hat. Okay, that's actually not a bad one.
Yeah.
It's just kind of
well,
plain.
Named after different songs we liked, basically.
Wait, Red House is a song?
Yeah, by what's his name?
Am I gonna sound like an idiot here? Do I not? Is that like a famous song?
Yeah.
No.
There's a Red House over yonder.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Is that bad? I've never heard of that.
You're young.
Uh,
You'll learn it. We used to play it.
someday.
Flooded Cellar used to cover that when we played out.
You used to do it. Oh,
Actually, it
yeah.
would be the one
That brings me to another question.
we would start with that one because it was easy and we all could have gotten the groove, have a couple eyeballs and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know.
That was fun. That was when it was fun.
Get
That's
in the
when you guys
groove.
could go out and party. Get in
Yeah.
the groove. All right. You ready?
Mm.
How much money would it take for you to gig again? Or to do a gig again?
I don't think there's enough money.
Shut up.
I don't
There's
think-
enough money.
Yeah.
There's enough money.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it for like $1 million bucks.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
Maybe.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't know.
Whoa.
You know, there's
Calm
a lot of
yourself.
danger in playing out.
Here we go again.
Well,
Dude.
besides the fact that you're out late and drinking.
You're just talking about having eyeballs and
But
fucking-
even if
Woo.
famous people or too much fame can destroy your life.
Okay, this is
So, I'm not interested in that.
Grandpa. What?
No.
You're not interested in playing out because you're scared you're gonna get too famous?
Yeah, I don't
It's
want
gonna be dangerous for you?
it would be dangerous for anybody.
Jeez Louise. I'm sorry, buddy, but we're not there. We can't talk.
The high cost comes with fame.
We're not there yet, dude.
We're not gonna be.
The next gig, what I was talking about playing at like the Wicked Good store or whatever.
Oh, I was still going
Right down the
Yeah.
street. I wasn't thinking you were
Still
gonna be
not.
a really famous. You know,
I don't want to
think
do
you were
that either. I
playing
don't want to play anywhere.
stadiums.
We play-
Would you play stadium?
No.
You would never play stadium.
Well. but
Okay, what about in your youth, like when you were doing gigs?
I dreamed about that when you're young.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
No, played it all.
If you
over
had
the
an
place when
opportunity,
you're
okay, so
young.
that doesn't make any sense. You dream about it when you're young, but it just like you just give up at in
Well, yeah,
life.
your priorities change.
Yeah, that's fair.
I write. I want people to hear what I do, but
You're a writer, yeah,
I'm not an entertainer.
that's true.
There's actually a difference.
You're smart. Is it?
I don't know about that either.
Are you gonna drink that?
Knock yourself out.
Here we go. Free tea for me.
That's all I get.
It was good.
All right, what else you got?
It's good tea. I don't know. I think I skipped a couple.
Did you?
Let's go back. What bands have influenced your writing style the most?
My writing style.
Writing style or playing style and performance, when you guys used to gig and stuff.
When I was, well, do you want to know what influenced me when I gigged or how I write?
Either way, both.
Okay. So when I was young, I wanted to play like John Fogerty
No.
or, someone, that type of music, really, good rock and roll. I like the Beatles,
The Beatles?
Yeah, I did. I like
Good.
the Beatles.
No, I like the Beatles too, but that's not what I'm saying. It's like good rock and roll like the Beatles. Have you seen the Beatles perform?
Well, no,
They
they don't perform anymore. A couple of them
well,
are dead.
no. Okay, I'm not saying recently. I'm not. No, but they like. This is how they. This is it. This is what they got.
Well, yeah, when it looks like that, but it's not as easy as it looks. If you sit down and listen to their riffs that they developed and the harmonies that they.
One thing that wasn't easy is doing all that without being able to hear the actual music.
Yeah, that's why they quit touring. Nobody, it had to be frustrating.
Is that why you're scared to be too famous?
No.
Because of all that stuff?
No.
All the ladies?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't handle all the ladies?
I don't want to be away from home. I want to be home every night. Every day at 3. I want to be here.
Grandpa, if you get famous, man.
Not going to happen.
I'll take over for you.
Good thinking.
I'm retiring out of fame. My grandson will now take my
over
place.
For me. Here you go.
Yay! He's hot.
So yeah, I liked a lot of bands, but also a lot of what influenced my music is like Maine Humor, Wicked Good Band, and Tim Sample, Joe Perham.
Tim Sample.
Funny, humorous way of looking at life and living in Maine and the challenges that kind of unique to,
what a funny
real
place
Four
to live
Seasons.
Yeah.
It is, I guess, yeah.
It's
frustrating
it's
at
a goofy
times.
place. Well, just the people.
Talking to somebody today who said, I got to get someone to plow my driveway this winter. Now it's 85 degrees today. But
yeah.
I said, yeah. He said, well, I want to shovel. His driveway is 100 feet long. I don't want to shovel that again.
Ooh.
I said, yeah, I know. Only in Maine would you think about who's going to plow my driveway in the 11th day of July.
In the summer, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to think about that stuff. You're telling me about like getting the wood in like this time of year.
Yeah.
Well,
especially since, worrying about your snow, it's going to melt. It melts away. It disappears on its own.
Yeah.
But you still got to take care of it when it's there. So
I hate that.
Yeah. So it's
See,
unique.
I don't. That's why if I live in a place,
you don't worry about that in Florida, I don't think.
Yeah. If I still live in Maine, when I'm older, I don't think I'm even gonna plow. I think I'm just gonna have like a snowmobile. And just,
I doubt it ever crossed anybody's
top.
mind in Florida. Who's gonna plow my dooryard?
No, they can't. They can't. They can't think that.
No.
They're not allowed to, dude.
I think they're allowed to think.
No,
that.
they're not. They're not allowed to be. No, I'm not allowed to think like, damn, when I don't know, like when is the ocean gonna come around?
Oh, don't think about that.
I don't think about that.
You only get like
days
left.
You would be depressed. No, you'd be depressed because the snow would never come, bro. You'd be like, dang, why would I be spending all the time thinking about something that'll never happen? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? You can't do that. You're not allowed to.
Well,
that's like me thinking. That's like me thinking, oh, like one day I'm gonna turn into a pig, when I know that's never gonna happen.
Well, I don't know why you'd be thinking that. But
exactly. Why would you be thinking about getting your fucking driveway plowed in the summer, like in
because
Florida?
it's something that's gonna have to happen eventually. That is going to happen.
What do you think? What?
You're going to get snow sooner or later.
In Florida?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're talking about
that.
Well, you
don't know.
No, I do know. Especially now. They're not going to get snow down there. Okay. Trust me. Not enough to plow out.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they get some. I don't know. I've never been down in Florida.
Have you never been either?
No.
I don't plan on going either. I don't go to Florida.
I don't plan on going there. People are always like, I'm going out to Florida. It's like, thank God. Stay down there for fuck's sake.
I don't like the heat, man. Get away from
me. I ain't never going
I don't like the heat. I like it Maine. Well, you like it when it's 20 below? Do you? Do you like it when it's 90 and humid? No, I don't like either one. I like Maine, though. I like woods and mountains and
do you know what, Maine,
back roads. And
Maine chucks us a couple good days. Just a couple good 75 days.
I like to be able to drive through my town and not be in a traffic jam,
That's good. Hey.
And I get frustrated in Lovell when there's If we go from 1,500 people to 4,500 people, it seems like we're jammed.
Oh, yep, in the summer.
Yeah, all the
I
summer
was
people.
trying to.
And I don't have anything against them personally, but they drive me nuts.
We love our summer people.
Oh, we tolerate them very well.
They're our money, dude.
Well,
They pay
we
us.
do certainly tolerate them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say anything negative about people who come to visit.
If anyone in Level that summer's here, we apologize.
He does.
We love you guys.
He does.
I do. I sincerely apologize on behalf of him.
Sure, fine.
All right, cool. All right. So what do you want to do now? Just, I don't know, hang?
Was that all of the questions?
No. Let me see. So, okay. Have you ever been recognized in public since you formed the band or joined the band?
No, that's a good question. Have I ever?
Have you ever? Have you ever, dude?
I was at a store one time and someone said, "Hey, I saw you on TV."
Were you on TV though, or did they just think
I
you
was
were
on
weird?
TV? Yeah.
But was it the actual? Did they actually see you on what you were on, or was it like?
We're on like a little piece on a local news
Wait,
station.
seriously?
Yeah.
Hey, oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was around when. Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah. So, nice. And then I remember Tony, who was our bass player for.
Yep.
Because he died a couple of years ago.
Passed away, passed on.
Yeah, he was cool.
Rest in peace, Tony. Tony was cool.
Yeah, we
shit.
definitely miss Tony.
Oh, I miss him every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Not really, but
The
this
band
was his bass.
because of things.
That was his bass, right? Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
I brought it down.
Well, bring it up.
This is well. I'll
Does it
bring it up
work?
later, but I wanted people.
Does
to
it
see.
work?
This is the one you play with.
That's my bass.
That's your
What's
bass.
that doing down here?
I brought it down here,
Oh,
so
well,
it's.
bring that back.
Hey, chill. Okay, calm down. I brought it down for the
That's
podcast.
my bass.
I know.
No,
But
that was not for Tony's
then
bass. That was my bass.
Oh.
I bought it for $275 at.
But
Daddy's Junkie Music
Then
back
did
in
Tony
the day.
play that one?
Yeah,
did
he
he
played
play
that
them?
one, but he had all
Okay.
kinds of basses and
Did he?
bass. Yeah.
Oh, why did he play that one then?
Because it's the only one that worked.
So he
bunch-
had
I don't know what
he had a
wrong
bunch
with
of
all
them.
the
He had a bunch of them.
Yeah, he didn't have it. There's Tony. I don't know.
Tony's cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Didn't Tony have like a wolf dog?
He had a wolf dog.
I remember that. I remember
Yeah.
you like telling me like be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful around that dog because he might bite you.
We had a party here one night, and he was a puppy then, and
Yeah.
Cody was holding him, and
Oh wow.
your grandmother said, "I want a dog like that." I said, "You don't want that dog. He's a wolf."
You said that?
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
He is. Yeah. No, we'll get a real dog,
Oh,
when I
get
got a
a
pit
real
bull.
dog.
which is much safer.
Yeah, I fucking love pit bulls. Love pit bulls.
Well, they are safer.
They are
get a bad
safer.
reputation.
They are so dude. They are safer. But I love. They're so misunderstood. I love pit bulls. I will. I don't care if anybody watching this hates pit bulls. I won't get mad at you, but I love pit bulls so much.
Yeah, they're misunderstood.
I've.
It's all about how you raise a dog. Honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what breed.
Well,
I've seen. Does it? I've seen aggressive golden retrievers. I've seen aggressive chihuahuas. I've seen It doesn't matter about the breed.
I don't really trust German shepherds. They seem to latch on to one person.
You say that, but I don't. I've seen the nicest German shepherds. Have you seen bubbly, nice
Have you
German
ever been bit
shepherds
by
too? No, I
have.
haven't. I know you have.
Yeah, no, I don't like them.
Okay, you're okay. Fine. I guess you're allowed to not like them.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not.
I am allowed.
I'm not allowed.
I think I have written permission from
What? I don't think I've ever been bitten by a dog, besides my own dog.
Well, if, you don't want to be bitten by your own dog.
Well, I was trying to separate my dog from fighting another dog.
Okay.
Well, the dog was trying to fight my dog, so I just separated them, and I got bit.
Don't get in between them. Let them go at it.
What can I say? I'm just that badass.
Yeah.
I was really cool.
Good way to get bit.
I was
you found out.
I was in my underwear.
Yeah.
And
Another good thing. No way your underwear when you're trying to break up a dog fight.
Almost got my willy
Rules to
snapped.
live by, I believe.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was That was that question. What question was that? Have you ever been recognized in public? How did I get to my willy being snapped off by a dog? How did I get that?
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know.
From being on television, I suppose.
We're all over the place, dude.
Sure.
Oh, has anyone ever considered leaving the band, and why? Well, I know Bob left.
He left. He was too far. He really couldn't commit. He was always busy on the weekends.
He lives in Waterford.
Well, he has something he does on the weekends. So
what do you do on the weekends?
He sells baseball cards. So
what?
He was always going to shows and.
He did?
Yeah, and then
what
I don't know.
What a weird guy.
Guess you get tired of coming over, whatever.
I liked Bob, but he's just an oddball, dude.
He said it.
I said it, not me. Sorry, Bob, if you're watching this. I do like you, but I'm a little odd myself. So there you go. Nope. I need to be careful what I say. I just made fun of Bob.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bob. I do love you. Well, I don't know if I love you, but we're on good terms. I'm pretty sure.
So anyway, I don't know if anyone decided to leave. They just think life changes.
Yep.
You move on.
Yep. Yeah. Same with Brian.
Yeah, most bands don't stay together for more than 5 years. Listen to the album by David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and Spiders from Mars. We got 5 years. That's what we've got.
Mm-hmm.
That's how long you got to make it.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm eating ice.
What's next?
All right. Sorry, cold teeth.
Dumb.
Oh, I know. I just monster.
You don't do that in the middle of a.
Holy.
You're a good interviewer.
I am. I'm a great interviewer. What are you talking about? This is great. Okay. This one's a little goofy. Okay, this is the last one. So,
all right.
If you're stranded on an island, if you're stranded on an island, you can only bring 3 albums. Which 3 albums would you bring?
Number 1.
Have you been thinking about this one?
Not really.
All right, go for it. But
number 1 would be the old 97's Too Far to Care, which that's their best album.
Whoa.
Has some really good songs on that. And let's see, number 2. I don't think it might be a Pink Floyd album.
Yeah.
They're kind of depressing. So
that's another thing.
So I don't know.
Unless you have like a boatload of weed on this island, I would not bring.
Even that, it might make you sadder. You're gonna be alone.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think that probably would be a good one.
That's so true.
So I know the number 1. Number 2 and 3 a lot more difficult because there's so many great albums that you would listen to, but you want to listen to an album that is great from one end to the other. There aren't that many. Radiohead.
The
Bends. The Bends would be an album I would definitely take with me.
Oh, you would take that one?
Yeah,
so wait, what are we up to? The Bends and the old 97s?
Yeah, Too Far to Care.
Wow.
Those 2 albums.
So the Bends from Radiohead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bold choice.
And then I don't know.
Dude.
I think maybe I would take, I haven't thought about it a lot, but Johnny Cash's album, LOM Johnny Cash, which is another great album.
Do you know what? This is a loaded question. I could never, ever answer that.
Really?
I don't think I could ever.
Can't pick even one album that sticks out.
No, I don't know. Maybe I could pick one, but it would take a second.
It's an album. I don't know if you listen to albums anymore. Not you.
Me, I do.
I know if people listen to albums end to end anymore. They listen to.
I'll just listen to one.
They listen to stuff on Spotify, but they're not really particularly listening to the whole album at one time. So,
You know what album I'd probably pick?
You're gonna have your head in the thing here.
In a second, I'd probably pick this one.
You like that album?
America. Yeah.
I like Donkey Jaw off that album.
Donkey Jaw.
I love that song. Get Behind Me,
I
Satan.
Need You is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, I Need You is a
There's
great
so many.
song.
Do you know what? There's only like one like really big hit on the song, and that's Horse with No Name, and that's not even like the best song.
That's
on
not.
here.
That's the worst song on the album.
No, worst.
Well, that's what I think. I think they're all dead.
No,
I
really?
think so. Yeah.
I don't even. I actually. You know what? A little.
So the album he's holding up is America.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
America. By the way, for our listeners,
What's
A
the
Horse
name?
with No Name, by America. Yeah, and actually, do you know what? Something I've never admitted to anybody, or not even myself really. I know none of the members in the band.
Peak is one. I can't remember their name.
Peak.
Yeah.
Peak. Just his name was Peak.
No, his last name.
Oh. I don't
So
know.
that's a great album. That's a good choice.
Maybe it's on here.
I don't
yeah.
think I'd pick it as one I'd take
This
with
is a
me,
great. I think it's a great choice.
but it's one I would listen to a lot. Yeah, I like that.
I
album.
would listen to this one all the time.
I don't think it's on there, but they did a song called.
Sandman's great too.
Yeah, it's a great song.
That's a fucking great one.
Have you heard of My Enlistment? Now if you're talking to just great songs,
Yeah.
one of my favorite songs is "Hurdy Gurdy Man" by
Yes.
Donovan.
Oh my god.
That's Jimmy Page playing
Whoa,
the lead on that.
I love Hurdy Gurdy Man.
Yeah, but not all his stuff is that good in my opinion.
Hurdy-gurdy. What? Oh,
No,
Donovan?
no, he's kind of a folk singer.
Yeah, he's
So
not. Do you know what? Donovan is weird because he has the weird stuff, dude.
Yeah, he does.
Hurdy Gurdy Man?
Yeah.
That's a fucking weird song.
Yeah, that's a great one.
That's a good one though. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just not something I'd be like, dang. Okay, anyway, you have one more.
One more album? No,
Yeah.
that's three.
What'd you guess? America, or what'd you get? America?
My third one, I went the Benz,
Yes.
97s, and Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah, you already
Those
told
three,
me.
but there's a lot more it would tolerate if I had to have them.
Well, America would be one of
America,
them.
yeah.
That one would be. That's a good one. Grateful
Good.
Dead. I'd grab any.
Yeah.
I think I'd grab. I don't know.
Only
Actually, I think
American Beauty is their best album.
Yeah, I think I'd grab American.
Because I really
Beauty.
like Truckin' and Ripple and a couple other songs off that album. But
Uncle John's band,
hate that song.
and Casey Jones.
see, I hate that kind of music.
I love that.
I hate Marshall Tucker Band. I hate
Whoa, listen,
a bunch of stuff.
Marshall Tucker band.
Yeah.
You don't like
Can't
that?
you see? I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't like the band. I don't. And nothing against them.
Well,
I mean,
Uncle John's
obviously-
band and Casey Jones is out on the same album.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like. What? I just don't like the Dead that well.
Do you know what's funny, guys? Everybody pay attention to that. You knew the answer to that question, didn't you?
What?
If Grateful or if what'd I ask?
I have no idea.
Yeah, okay, then maybe you didn't know the answer to the question. What the fuck?
I was
Wait.
talking
About what I say? About Casey Jones and Uncle John's band. That's on the same album, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Notice that you know that, but you hate Grateful Dead.
Yeah, I
or
do.
you-
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, no, it's
That's no,
Unless-
it's smart, but
some
it's
people
stupid
are
that you
book
know
readers
that.
and they know books, and some people. I listen to a lot. I
Some
don't know
people are
so much.
music
Not so much
readers.
now,
I
but
listen to music.
For a period
you
of my
know?
life, I listen to a lot of
I
music,
listen to music.
Yeah.
No, I
and
know.
not just rock, but country. But I've never
Folk.
been big into jazz or really not opera.
Do you know who is
Yes.
big into jazz and blues music? My father, which is weird.
He also likes military music.
He also
and,
likes opera. He also
he likes
likes
Irish music.
violin. He's weird.
Yeah,
He
no,
likes. He also likes rugby.
Does he?
Yeah, he's watching that the other day.
Uh,
Walked in on him.
I don't understand it.
Can't
Personally.
even. Can't get. Oh, that guy. He's got to. He's got to come. You got to lock him away somewhere.
Yeah, it
You know
could
he's
be.
still walking around with like, toeless. Toeless sandals.
Really?
He's walking around.
Is that
sockless.
illegal or something?
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird guy.
I don't have any.
I'm gonna
tools.
get him on one of these.
Get him on. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like talking about music.
Yeah. I know
He
he
big.
likes to talk about music. That's all we talk about is music.
Yeah,
So there we go. I'll talk.
talking about music. He's on board.
Yeah.
Or sports.
Music or sports.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how long we've been doing this.
Well, we'll piece it together.
We'll piece it together.
Yeah.
I'll piece it together. You'll piece it together. This is fun. So, well, thank you for listening or joining us and watching us. I am happy that you guys made it all the way through. This is my wonderful grandfather, and I am Colin Barker. And so, yeah, I guess this is us signing off. So thanks. Thanks
Right.
for. Say bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa.
All right. You freaking weirdo, dude. God, I love you. All right.
You're gonna have to help me out.
I will, don't worry.